If you've been sending LinkedIn connection requests and not been getting accepted, the problem might not be what you think it is. Perhaps it's not so much your message, but rather your LinkedIn profile that's the problem. When you send a connection request, especially a blank one, your profile is doing all of the work to try to get that acceptance click. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the biggest profile mistakes that are costing you those clicks and exactly how to fix them. So let's jump in. The first mistake is the headline. Most LinkedIn connection requests are opened on mobile, and in mobile, LinkedIn cuts off your headline after roughly 40 characters. So if your headline is too wordy, the person who's looking at your profile has no idea what you actually do before the cutoff. If your headline starts with "I help" or "CEO of," it's likely already too long. They see your name, photo, and maybe about 6 words from your headline. That's your entire pitch, and if those 6 words don't make them want to click, then they won't. I recommend using the first 1 to 20 characters, framing what you do. What is the action? Whether it's simplifying LinkedIn outreach, building AI sales tools, or automating B2B lead gen. The next 20 to 40 characters should be framed around who or how. What is your value? Whether that's framed as "for SaaS founders," or "that actually convert," or "without the spam." After 40 characters is an optional expansion. This can be your title, company, additional credibility, or secondary benefits. So for your formula, you want it to look like action, value, title, and company. For example, simplifying LinkedIn automation, co-founder of Firstlines. Before the cutoff, the viewer already knows what you do and who you are because you front-loaded the value already. The next mistake is often your banner. Your banner is the billboard that sits at the top of your profile, and it's the first thing that someone sees when they click through your request. A generic banner says absolutely nothing about who you are or what you do, and it's wasted real estate on one of the most valuable spots on your profile. When someone clicks on your profile, their brain is likely asking 2 questions instantly. Who is this person, and what does this person actually do? You want to make sure that your banner answers those questions clearly and immediately. Use this to communicate your value proposition. In one line, what do you do for your customer? For example, LinkedIn automation made simple. Add in social proof that helps to build credibility, and also add in a URL or something that tells them where they can go next. Also, be sure to include brand visuals and consistent design. You want things on your profile to be coherent. With LinkedIn Free, you only have the option of 1 banner image, but with the LinkedIn Premium account, if you click on this pencil button on the top right-hand side, you can see that you can create a slideshow with the Premium account to add up to 5 scrolling images on your profile. Next, we want to talk about your About section. Does yours start with your name, talk about how passionate you are, or is it written in the third person? Your About section isn't really a bio, and it's definitely not a job description. It needs to be written as a sales letter. So here I'm going to give you a very simple 7-part structure that you can use to create your own About section. Now, first is going to be the hook, just 1 or 2 lines. What do you do and who do you do it for? Next, you want to make sure to highlight their struggle. Show them that you understand their pain point and keep it to 1 line if you can. Third, show the transformation. What changes can they expect after working with you? Fourth, show your authority, whether that's providing a brief origin story or some sort of proof. Next, introduce your service category. Name what you do and keep it simple and clear. Sixth, risk reducer. If you can, do it concisely, add in testimonials, guarantees, or some sort of track record that helps to build trust. And last, your CTA. You want to tell them exactly what to do next, whether that's to contact you, click on a link, or explore your featured section. Just a quick disclaimer I want to add in, honestly, not that many people typically read the About section, so yes, while it's important, do not overthink this part. Next, we have our featured section. Now, for the featured section, it sits directly below your About section. The problem is that a weak featured section is a dead end. Your prospect has no clear next step for them, so they leave. You want to make sure that it's one click that's both high value and low friction. Make sure that it contains an offer and not just posts. You want to give it a clean title and make sure that the visual is about the benefit that they'll get, not just the action. Now, a few options, you can link to a free lead magnet like a PDF, a checklist, or you can provide a link that goes directly to your website or a free trial. If you have one, then make sure to use it here. If somebody gets to the bottom of your profile and they're still interested, you want to make sure that you're giving them somewhere to go that's both easy and obvious. Okay, so you fix the headline, you fix the banner, your About section, and your featured section that's now working as your funnel entry. Now you need traffic. So this is where Firstlines.ai comes in. Instead of manually sending connection requests 1 by 1, Firstlines automates personalized connection requests for you so that you're constantly driving eyeballs to this profile that you've just built. So next, you want to set your target audience and let your Firstlines run. So let me show you how to get that set up really quickly. Go to the Firstlines.ai website, and click try for free to get a free 7-day trial, no credit card required. Once you're logged into the Firstlines dashboard, go to the Chrome Web Store and search for Firstlines. Click Add to Chrome and Add Extension. Next, you can go back to the Firstlines dashboard and you can start to import your leads. Now, in order to learn how to import leads and start your first campaign, be sure to watch this video. Also, if you want to learn where to find and how to use some of the hidden filters on SalesNav so that you can generate high-quality leads lists, be sure to check out this video next as well. Now that all of that's done, it's your turn. Open up your LinkedIn and go to your profile. Check 1, read your headline. Is your value visible before the cutoff? Check 2, does your banner answer what do you do and where do I click? Check 3, read the first line of your About section out loud. If you were in those shoes of your ideal customer, would you care about what this About section has to say? Check number 4, what does your featured section link to? Is it a funnel entry or is it just a post from 3 years ago that's a dead end? If any of your answers are no, I don't know, or I'm not sure, then you know what to fix next. Now, one last thing that I want to mention, please do not belabor this. While profile optimization is important, it can also very quickly become a tool for procrastination. So just remember that done is better than perfect. Fix your profile, run your automations, and let your profile do the work for you. Now it's your turn, have fun, and make your first lines count.